All right, this is week 2, day 2. We're gonna start that breath embrace with our thigh presses. So inhale, lower ribs to our pelvis expansively. Exhale, good push, knee into hand, hand into knee. It's going to contract that core for you. There's no race on this, just do 1 minute of breath work as slow as you need to. Into those 10 elevated push-ups. I'm gonna elevate myself. I'm gonna stack myself up. Inhale, exhale, press up, and then ears between elbows. Inhale, exhale. Nice, good stretch along with that push-up work. About 2 rounds, alternating between the thigh presses and the elevated push-up before we move into our 2 to 3 rounds of our warm-up. It's 5 modified plank tricep push-ups, 8 H's, and 5 per side dead bug. So on that tricep push-up, we're gonna be on our knees. We are gonna be, instead of stacked position, our hands are gonna be a little bit in front of us. So instead of here, a little bit in front of us. So we can drop to our elbows, exhaling up. So I'm in a plank position from my knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Really pushing through those hands to get up. 5 of those. H's are simply elbows up, flip, all the way up. Elbows down, flip, all the way down. We have 8 of those. And then 5 per side of our dead bug. Knees over hips, arms overhead. Inhale, reach, exhale, and return. When I feel like I'm arching, that's when I stop. If I can make it all the way down, awesome. If I can't, I can hit myself to a wall or some sort of stopping point. So just working through that for about 2 to 3 rounds. Then our strength superset for arm day is going to be seated front raises. It sort of isolates our core, doesn't let us use our glutes to help us at all with that core and arm work. So 10 to 12 seated position. You can also have knees together, whichever works better for you. And then bicep and hammer curl. We can stand, seat, sit, kneel for this one. So exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Remember, this is progressive overload. So if you did 10 reps last week, up it to 12, or add weight, or really slow it down at a tempo or pause. 1 to 2 minutes rest between each round for about 3 to 4 rounds. Our arm circuit is going to be 3 per side incline plank glute extensions. So we're in our incline plank and we're going to reach our foot up and back. So slow on this one. So I'm going to exhale, inhale. So not only am I moving slowly, pausing at the top before I return. So we're gonna do 3 on the other side, 2, pause, inhale and return. Once we've done 3 per side, we're gonna move to 6 chest flies and a glute hold. We can glute hold on our box, or we can do it straight on the floor whichever works best for you. And then the chest fly, slight bend in the elbows, reach, exhale, bring it together. So inhale, nice, slow and controlled, exhale, bring it together. So if we were up on the box, which we would add a yoga mat or something, we're doing it like this. Same deal. That moves into 9 snow angels. So with a snow angel, we could be seated, kneeling, standing. Our dumbbells are meeting at the top and meeting at the bottom. I exhale and inhale. Fairly lightweight with these snow angels. And then 12 forearm plank reaches finishes us off before our breath work. On our forearms, in a nice plank position, reach. 3, 4, exhale, inhale. Moving through that plank position. 1 minute farmer's carry, so double dumbbells, heavy as we can go, and either marching or walking. Alternatively, if you wanted to amp up the cardio here with the circuit, instead of the 1 minute farmer's carry, you could definitely do a minute of quick feet or marches on your trampoline. Can't think of the name, rebounder, there we go. Before you move on to a second and or a third round of this circuit. Accessory work is going to be the alternating windmills in the seated or squat position. So I'm going to exhale, my eyes follow my dumbbell, inhale and return. These should feel more good than heavy. So not super heavy dumbbell, but a nice opening of the thoracic spine and strengthening of that stacked position. You can do 20 alternating, 1 round if you're really feeling amazing on it, 2 rounds if you want to do that. Have fun.